Let's talk about node pinning. So you may have noticed the ability to pin outputs in the workflow builder, or maybe you've noticed that the agent, while building, did this itself while iterating, debugging, or building a workflow. What node pinning does is it freezes a node's output, so subsequent runs skip it and reuse the cached value. This helps when you're iterating on workflows and you don't have to burn real tool calls. It also helps in scenarios where, say, you're only working on one particular portion of the workflow, and when you run the whole workflow, you don't want to keep rerunning these particular nodes. Sometimes they could be expensive or just take a long time downloading, transcribing, or performing LLM calls. So you could always just ask the agent if you want to pin certain nodes. Or you'll notice, like I mentioned, it'll sometimes do it automatically on its own if it feels that's the right thing to do. Or you can manually pin and unpin nodes here in the workflow builder. So again, what node pinning does, it essentially freezes the current output of a node. So if I look at the output here, we're just reusing this output, reusing this output, and reusing this output, and only actually running the code for this last node here since I don't have it pinned. So essentially on the next run, when I run a workflow, it skips the pinned nodes and only runs the one that's not pinned, reusing the outputs that were last used. So again, this is really nice for caching expensive upstream calls, or for reproducing a bug, or for speeding up debug loops.